got poisoned!
Hi everybody! I didn't get poisoned, thankfully. But welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online 2. We're gonna pick up where we left off as soon as I do my usual last minute checks, make sure the stream's running and everything. Yeah, looks like everything's fine. Alright, let's get on with it. Gotta hit that button and we're out of here. Come on. There it is. Alright, let's jump back in. I didn't even get to do my dailies after stream yesterday because there was a maintenance. Because they have maintenance on every other Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, it was one of those, so... I missed out on those, but no, whatever. You know, like by the time I finished the stream, the servers were down. I didn't even know what time it started, so we got kind of lucky we didn't just get cut off mid-stream, because I don't know where I can check regularly what time it's gonna start. So... I gotta try to, like, figure that out.
Nice to see you. Good luck out there today.
Thank you. I don't even know who you are, but thanks. There we go. We have to do that. Gamba! What do we got? We have a lot of these. A bit too thick. Muscular, but still a little too much. For me anyway. That's just straight up too thick no matter what. Alright. Well, NGS is alive and well. Lots of peeps here. Interesting. She's asking for a hug. She's giving out free hugs, I guess.
Hey!
Alright, standard, just another day in NGS. Sounds good. Well, Urza, I don't know how to give you a hug, but I guess that's as close as you're gonna get. See ya. Giving out free hugs.
Bruh.
Let me check. While this thing starts. This thing working? While this thing starts. This thing working? While this thing starts. Yep. I had to check my stream preview because Streamlabs OBS is being a little funky and I'm like, I need to make sure I'm on air. And not just recording a video offline right now, you know what I mean?
Emergency mission
I had to do a triple check just now
large-scale
because...
deployment operation in progress. All ARCSOPs, report to the quest counter to join the mission.
Emergency operations. Oh right, the bridge. Oh yeah, but I forgot. I wanted to check I wanted to check what the dailies were real quick. I forgot I usually check that when I first sign in or whatever.
Which quest are you up for?
Yeah, it always resets after Las Vegas. Back to forest exploration.
Come back
I mean,
anytime.
does that mean there's not going to be any more expeditions after Las Vegas? Or am I just not high enough level, or... do they want me to get further in the story before they give them to me? I don't know. The game didn't seem to mind giving me expeditions for, like, future episodes when I was still back in episode 1. But it seems to stop at... it just hard stops at Las Vegas and then loops back to forest. Kinda weird. Oh yeah, so we got Anga here, like I mentioned last night. We already talked to him. After we got that impromptu cutscene that extended last night's... well, the previous video, I'll just say that. A little bit.
Bye for now.
Alright, let me feed the mag real quick. Make sure he's not getting hungry mid-battle or something. That'll probably happen anyway. By the time we get to any combat, he'll probably be hungry, but that's fine because I'm backlogged on stuff I can feed him. Like this. Okay, I probably got too much. I don't want to overfill my inventory and then have to... Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we left off on Hitsugi's Way of Life, but we got a bunch of sub-stories to get through too. We kind of knocked out some of them yesterday already, because they just happened while we were exploring the ship. I'm pretty sure we can trigger these just by walking around the ship some more. We can go to the shopping center and probably meet some more people, but I might as well just do them from here. Huh. Alright, what to call boss? This should be interesting.
Oh, perfect timing! Come here. We were just talking about you.
Hi! You were talking about me, eh? What's up?
Bruh. Look
You're
at this
roping
dude.
the boss into our boss chat? Talk about fearless, Hitsugi.
Oh, so you're talking shit?
The expression on your face tells me you wanted to see them too, you know?
Busted. Yo, you're too easy to read. See? Everyone knows you got a crush on me.
More importantly, you're addressing the boss without, you know, the boss part.
She doesn't work for us. She's a guest.
Oh, now that you mention it, when we met for the first time, I definitely took a more formal tack. But then I loosened up. Probably after I shouted their name that one time.
We've decided to drop formalities with each other, but I feel like you should still show the boss some respect. Didn't the boss save your life?
Alright, Io.
You're right, Io.
You don't
Okay
have to.
then. I'll let the star of our little conversation decide.
You don't have
What
to
do
be-
you mean?
Oh. Me?
How about you get to decide how I address you?
Oh my god.
It's a little late for sir or ma'am at this point. Kinda weak too. Maybe master or your majesty is in order?
Your Majesty, huh? Pizza Maid would like that one.
Man, you must have a weird perspective on the boss.
You know what? That's a good question, Io. I was too busy focusing on that inside joke that most people who are watching right now who heard me say that aren't even gonna get. Pizza Maid will get it, but... Yeah, what the hell? Those are some interesting choices. Do you want to either call me Master or Your Majesty? And I can either choose Master is fine or Your Majesty, or how about Boss like Io? I already feel weird with Io calling me boss all the time. Your Majesty's too formal. Master's fine.
Got it. Oh, master.
The little...
Wait. Where have I heard that before?
You're a Katori.
It is
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of weird, though. Which, I guess, leaves... Sir. Or ma'am.
Yeah, either one's fine.
I think you missed the boat on that one.
Whatever. I'll just keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm. You do what you gotta do, Hitsugi. You do you. Don't keep yourself awake with these little trivial things. It's all good. A candid question. Kinda cool you can activate these sub-story scenes just by running around the ship. That's neat.
Sierra, what's your job here?
Where's this sudden curiosity coming from, Al?
My sister and our friend here have to travel to Earth and fight and stuff, right? That's their job?
Okay, I see where he's going with this.
They do. Yeah, that much is true.
Yeah, Hitsugi, he kinda just volunteered.
You don't need to go down there, Sierra. Isn't it your job to stay here and chat?
Oh, when you put it like that, Al, it sounds like I just sit around here all day gossiping about nonsense and slacking off.
I mean, you kind of do. I know that's not everything she does, okay? I'm gonna be fair, but like you do that a lot. Oh my god, hell yes, I'm doing it. I'm sorry, Sierra, I gotta throw you under the bus real quick. It's not?
Hey, you know Al isn't going to realize you're joking. Come on now. Listen to me, Al. I have a job here, and it's a job that no one else can do but me.
I'm sorry, Sierra, you were an easy target at that point. I had to pick on you a little bit. And yes, I know Al wasn't gonna know that was a joke. That's what made it funny.
My formal title is the Administrative High Caste, specializing in calculations. But my main job is to regulate and operate the Ark ship. I run things so that everyone here aboard the ship can live a pleasant life. And I see that all Ark's operatives stay up to date.
You've been doing all that? It really didn't look that way.
Ahem. It's not very nice of you to say, but no matter what it might look like, I swear, I'm always hard at work.
That little look she gave him.
Right, but aren't there Arcs Ops in the field at this very moment? Shouldn't you be providing support and whatnot?
Thank you, Hitsugi.
You underestimate me. Low-level parallel processing like that? I can handle that while we chat. Piece of cake.
She can just clone herself into a bunch of AIs, right?
I'm just as good as Xiao when it comes to admin calculations. He has beat me everywhere else, though. Besides, being here to address all of you is part of my job, too. A previous overseer, a photoner, didn't concern themselves with the people here, instead using them as pawns. That's why everything fell apart. A person's mind and soul can be weak, easily broken, but it can also become a brilliant, powerful weapon. I'm overseer now. I too am a person with heart. I'm not here simply to provide data, but to converse and assist on a more personal level. And that's why I'm so chatty. Now come on, gather around everyone and let's spill some tea.
Let's gossip.
That spiel would have been a lot more convincing without that last bit.
Son of a bitch.
Right? Yeah.
You suck!
Yeah, Zero, you kind of undid all that. Everything you said to hype yourself up just kind of went right out the window when you said, let's spill some tea. You kind of just confirmed what I was saying as a joke. Let's gossip! After you just said that's not all you do. Kuna's current circumstances.
Oh, you're by yourself. What's up?
much.
Oh, I know. You came to see me. Whoa, the life of a famous idol is tough indeed.
That's what I've heard. Indeed.
Kurt, frankly, it sounds half-hearted. I'm a little hurt.
I know, but the other answer choice would have hurt you more, I think.
Oh, I know. Maybe this getup will deliver a surprise or two.
She's gonna magical girl transform right in front of me?
Well,
Surprise,
setting
motherfucker.
your face to stunned. It's been a while since I showed this side of myself. In fact, I've more or less retired it.
I know. I miss it, and I miss it actually. But you chose your path as an idol. It is what it is.
At Khosra's suggestion, I became lieutenant of the Intelligence Bureau. It's just a title, though. Cover for glorified paper pushing. If I am to be honest, when you returned, I was scared.
About what?
I wondered if one of my side effects might cause you to forget about my existence.
Why would you think that?
Thankfully, it didn't. You remembered me, as did everyone else. Now, I no longer need to force myself to fight. I am glad that you've returned. And, above all, I would much rather sing, dance, and put smiles on everyone's faces than fight. That's what I love doing most.
And you know what you gotta do?
The people's idol Kuna is immortal. See you at my next concert.
There you go. Bye. The little wink. That was cute. As long as she's doing what makes her happy. Arcs and Earth Guide. Well, this picture looks promising. What's gonna happen here?
I knew I heard him somewhere around here. Oh, hey. Have you seen that lady around here?
Which lady?
Come on, you know the one. Her name was,
It's Aika.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Right,
little
right,
rappy.
Aika. Hey, it's been a minute, Aika.
It has. I never would have imagined the next place I'd run into you would be aboard the Ark ship Enga Yasaka.
Oh, they already know each other. Which makes sense. I see you're already acquainted.
Well, it's been, what, like a year since we first met?
I was still living on Earth at that time, so probably
Yeah.
about that long, yeah.
Considering what she said she was doing before this, yeah, it makes sense that they already know each other.
To answer your question, I told you how the Earthlings and Arks have always been in touch, right? Well, there you have it.
Back on Earth, I took advantage of Earth Guide while I handled things. And one of its members was...
This guy.
Me. I lived right by the school she'd infiltrated. Anyway, she went to this school called Sega Academy, see? Just so happens to be the sister school of Celestia, where I went to school.
Sega Academy. That's very subtle. I like that. Good job, Sega. Way to be subtle.
A whole lot happened there at Sega. I haven't forgotten any of my time there on Earth. I really cherish the memories.
Wrong button.
I guess it was fate that brought us here again like this? At any rate, it's always reassuring to have a friendly face around. Here's to more good times together, Aika.
Yes, may our partnership be fruitful.
They're giving us a lot of stuff lately. Maybe at this point they decided to do more to help gear up the player to help them keep up with the story and all that. Kind of like how I think FF14 didn't start that way either. And then eventually they started. I don't know when it happened,
The large-scale operation
but after a
has
certain
ended.
patch
Thank you for your support.
and expansion, they decided to eventually start giving at least the bare minimum of gear upgrades for the main story quests, so that players wouldn't have to like hard stop their story progression to go craft or look for gear from dungeons and farm them, just to be able to continue, basically. Maybe that's why we're getting so much stuff now. We used to get that many rewards from these. Strange Arcs Ops sighted. Well, we haven't checked in with these two in forever. This ought to be good.
Hey, long time no see! Even after 2 years, we're still #1 in ARCs for Intel. That's right, it's us, the twin sisters, Patia! That said, we've met you in the city a whole bunch of times, so that greeting probably wasn't necessary.
No, but it's the first time we actually sit down to talk a little bit.
Today we've got something to tell you, and only you, about some intel we grabbed. You see, Patia is always first on the case with the big scoops. And we got in contact with a suspicious member of ARCS.
Did you?
Well, we already knew something suspicious was going on, and that it was being caused by access from Earth. But anyway, before we knew what was going on, we wound up interacting with someone from Earth back when you were still in cryosleep.
You know, to tell you the truth, I knew something was fishy right from the start. Whenever we talked to them, their mouths would drop wide open, with a flabbergasted look on their face because they were so taken aback.
That's just because you were doing all the talking, rambling on and on at them. I mean, doesn't everyone you talk to react like that?
I don't.
That isn't true. Our friend here always really listens to me, right? Right?
Yeah, unironically, yeah, I do. Of course, naturally.
See, I knew it.
Yeah, I got your back, Patty. Tia's too hard on you.
That wasn't particularly convincing, though.
Shut up, Tia.
Yep, it gives me great job satisfaction as an informant when I have someone listen to me.
Well, as you can see, nothing has changed on our end. By the way, Patty, do you have anything to report about our visitor from Earth? Any observations as one of the first to interact with them?
Huh? Right. To be kind of blunt, they aren't that different from us. It's difficult to tell them apart.
Yeah, actually. Even though Patty didn't have much to say on the matter, what she's saying is right on the mark. Their fake avatars are so perfect that we can't distinguish them on looks alone. At least, that seems to be the result of the analysis by ARCs.
That's why we need to look into everyone who's recently joined ARCs really thoroughly, you know, with a fine comb. Leave no stone unturned.
Even if they are able to falsify their data, if we interact with them in person, they're bound to say or do something unnatural. With that
Like
in
pulling up a
mind,
logout
maybe
screen?
even Patty's brazen manner of approaching people isn't entirely pointless.
See? She has, yeah, her personality type has its uses. Like, she's a valuable team member. But I mean, like, you know how when Hitsugi would, like, log out, she would pull up the pause menu? The same little menu that appears on the bottom of my screen when I, you know, pull up the menu to, like, feed the mag and all that. If you see somebody pull something like that out in front of them, then you know.
Gotta be first on the scene for the freshest news. That's the Intel broker way.
Son of a bitch.
We'll continue to keep you informed.
Taddy just, dude, Tia just looked at her, like,
Bruh.
it didn't say a word and then just said, all right, we'll talk to you later. The fuck, man? She was like, yeah, sure. All right, back to the main story. Itsuki's Way of Life. April 10th, 1000 hours.
Perfect timing. Do you think you can come out with me next time? On behalf of ARCS? Our leader wants to meet with you. I'm waiting on word now about where exactly they want to do this.
Oh, I see.
Does it really have to be in person? Can't they just hop on a video call?
There's a lot that video can't convey, though. Lots of sensory details. Really important meetings should be done face-to-face to help move things along more smoothly.
Whatever. So where are we headed?
You're not gonna like this, but you're not invited.
I was gonna say, it sounded like he was talking just to me, yeah.
What? And why not?
What? You bastard! What the fuck?
I mean, you're part of Mother Corps.
Technically still, yeah.
Not anymore, I'm not.
All the more reason you have no business being there in the first place.
Damn.
Don't you try and use my words against me. The fact that Mother Corps is after me now is reason enough.
They're after Al, not you. And even if you were being targeted, it would be better to stay hidden. Or am I wrong?
No, but I can fight too.
I never said you could or couldn't. All I'm saying is you should stay out of this because you aren't ready for it.
What do you mean, I'm not ready for it?
Answer me this, Hitsugi. What are you hoping to achieve? What are you trying to fight for? Why are you trying to be a part of this?
I'm not fighting for anything. It's not like that.
He kind of just proved his point.
I want to know what's going on here. And
What's knowing gonna do? What comes next? You have no idea, do you?
That's why you're not invited.
You're not in this because you want to be. You're just following everyone else's lead.
no, I'm not.
Huh?
I came here of my own free will. With everyone.
You said you wanted to protect
everyone.
Al.
You just said it yourself. Are you even listening to me?
Yeah, you're following everyone else's lead.
You never think for yourself and just go with the flow. It was the same at Mother Core.
Fine. Why don't you tell me why you're an Earth Guide then? What are you fighting for?
Leon's just like, fuck, dude.
We are not talking about me.
Well, now who's getting defensive?
We are now. Only someone with real high and mighty motivations can go up preaching like that. So, let's hear it.
She's got him.
Enough!
Holy shit.
That's enough! Both of you! No more fighting!
She was cooking
You
him,
don't
though.
mean any of this! So stop it! You're only hurting yourselves!
He's right, though.
Hell,
You're both motivated by the same things! So what's the point in fighting? If we can't all just get along, I'm gonna be sad. What good is there in any of this if we don't?
Sorry. I guess I went a little overboard.
yeah. Me too.
Right. So, I admit I'm curious too, Inga. What are you fighting for?
Yeah, I'm still curious to hear his answer for that, yeah.
To protect something. Something I don't want to lose. No matter the cost.
Which is what Hitsugi should have said
That's
about
why
Al.
I joined Earth Guide. That's the only reason I'm as strong as I am now.
Something you want to protect?
You. Not
Hitsugi,
obvious?
Are you really willing to risk your life to defend Al and everyone else?
Okay, see, yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's the real question right there. That's what Hitsugi should have answered the first time he asked her what she was fighting for. The fact that she couldn't say that, though, showed that she was really just, like he said, going with the flow and just following everybody else's lead. Which is obviously not a strong response. Not a good enough answer to get involved. Let's see what she says about this.
And don't you go answering me lightly. I don't want to just hear words. I'm asking how you truly feel.
It's always important to check in with yourself and ask once in a while, why am I doing what I'm doing, you know? This applies to a lot of facets in life. You always have to really ask yourself, why am I pursuing this, you know? Especially when, like, it's a big endeavor. Instead of just kind of going with it, you have to be like, what is my personal reason for doing this? It's very important to take that seriously, too. You don't want to sink hours or days, months, or even years of your life into something that you don't even really believe in. Or risk your life in this case.
I'm gonna need some time to think.
Exactly.
Stick by that doofus for me, would you?
You've kept an eye on her.
I really haven't, though. If I had, I'd know what's going through her head right now. I could have persuaded her without all the fuss.
Pardon me, Enga, but if I may, Itsugi is quite talented, you know.
No surprise there. She is my sister, after all.
Son of a bitch.
The
It's her
glare.
motivation that I'm worried about.
She's just like, she gave him dagger eyes.
She said she just wanted to know what was going on, right? That's because she's considering picking sides after she finds out. She's lost.
That's a good observation.
To put it more bluntly, she's still weighing her options. She might not realize it, but she's just trying to cut her losses. I can't really blame her, though. The only way she got by after we lost our parents was by making sure people always depended on her.
Oh, so that's another reason then why she got so enamored with Al so quick.
Avatar arms draw their strength from the owner's willpower. People like her, who lack any real determination and conviction, make things dangerous. I can't even count how many people I've seen head off to battle without their wits about them, never to return. I bet you have too.
You're only a year older than Hitsugi, aren't you? It's hard to believe. You seem so much more mature.
With a little sister like that, I didn't have much choice but to be the adult in the family.
You really should be more honest with yourself and everyone, though. Just come out and say it. You don't want to drag her into this.
Lay off.
You bastard!
She's like, we could have summarized that entire conversation by just saying you don't want her involved because you care about her, want to protect her. He's like, shut up. As he knows it's true. Anga's pledge. April 10th, 1200 hours. This is a couple hours later. Yeah, Hitsugi's still wondering if she's on the right side of this or not. She's still completely lost, like he's saying. Just too much for her to handle right now, everything that's going on.
Huh? Oh, it's you, huh? Still no word on the meeting place. Think you can wait a bit longer?
Hitsugi's important to you, isn't she?
Well, I mean, she's the only family I've got.
No. I already kind of, knew the answer to that, but the game forced me to have to say that, so I wasn't going to pick the other choice.
Our parents were killed in this accident. And as if that were not bad enough, they actually died, saving both of us from it. It was a big deal. All over the news. I mean, an entire mall just caved in on everyone. The two of us were the only survivors. They called it the mall miracle, talking about how love had saved us. We discovered relatives we'd never even met telling their sob stories on the news. I doubt anyone even remembers now. It was all a flash in the pan. Not like the details matter at this point, huh?
Well, I am kind of intrigued to know why only you guys survived.
I made my folks a promise there at the very end, though. I told them I'd keep Hitsugi safe. My powers just came to me out of the blue that day. After that, Earth Guide scouted me out, I joined up, and the rest is history.
Well, that's gotta be part of the reason why they survived. Something to do with his powers awakening.
We needed to support ourselves, you know? Thankfully, Earth Guide pays pretty well, so we never really had much trouble.
Well, that's good. And you're risking your life, so...
So I
They better
enrolled in
pay good.
Celestia Academy in order to investigate Mother Core, see? But then Hitsugi followed me.
And she actually joined Mother Core.
It would have been fine if she had just led a normal student life there. But she had to go and join Mother Core.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was mortified. My plan was to get her out of there, by force if I had to, once I was a little stronger. So all this, it was a lifesaver, really.
That explains why he was being so harsh and tough on her. Like back then, when we first saw him interact with her, he was trying to get her out of there.
I'm sure she's safe here.
He wasn't just trying to be mean, that was just the only way he thought he could get her out.
Looks like everything's in order. Sorry to be such a pain, but come on, follow me.
I simply want to know. Matoi's gonna be in this. I just saw her name at the last second. This is happening at the same time that me and him were talking, I guess.
Phantasy! That blue ribbon idiot of a brother! What's his deal? What does he know? I get it, okay? You don't have to tell me. I know more than anyone that I'm feeling pretty uncertain here. The more I try and just relax, the more frustrated I get. Oh, that stupid jerk! So what if I don't have a goal in mind? I'll just find one along the way. Right, Al? Oh, come on.
Oh, she's gotten nowhere.
Huh? Come on and what?
Just say something.
You want him to say?
I sure wish I was taller.
That's all he's got?
Well, no one was asking.
Oh my god!
You suck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cause a ruckus.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh
Well?
no, don't mind me. I was just following the photons of someone I know and wound up here. That's all. But when I got here, I heard all that yelling and couldn't help but stick my nose in. So sorry for interrupting, actually.
So she was looking for me. That makes sense.
I didn't really mean to be shouting in the first place. Oh no, I guess I did want to, actually. But that's besides the point.
And then she snapped that out. No one asked. It's just like, dude. You wanted him to say something.
You're an ARCS operative, aren't you?
I am. My name's Matoi. And you are... I haven't seen you two before.
You ain't changed a bit.
I'm Hitsugi, and this here is Al. We're here for all sorts of reasons. Sorry we had to meet this way, Matoi.
With you screaming. Screaming bloody murder in the middle of the fucking shopping plaza, dude.
Oh, don't you worry. Just think of me as a concerned friend.
Yeah, kind of like me.
Speaking of which, are you okay? You seemed pretty stressed out.
No shit.
No, I just... You know.
You just had so much bottled up inside that you couldn't help but shout, right? I'll hear you out, if you'd like.
Wait, but why though?
But sometimes you need someone to listen, especially when you have all, like she just said, a bunch of stuff bottled up.
I've gotten in trouble plenty of times myself because I kept my feelings locked up tight.
That too.
So I know how you feel.
Good, that's always learning.
What's with this girl? I have no idea who she is, but I still feel like I can tell her anything.
Yeah, we kind of both give off that vibe.
Okay. There's something I want to ask you then, Matoi. Is that okay?
Sure, anything you like. I love to chat anyway.
Oh, they're hitting it off. Cute.
What do you fight for? Like, what's your goal in all of this?
This is the second time she's been asked this. In a way.
Oh, well, why do you ask?
Yeah, that's a personal question.
I was ticked off after I got yelled at for not having one myself. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I really don't.
I wonder if Matoi's gonna see a little of herself in her from back in the day.
That's not exactly normal, is it?
Matoi used to be in your spot, Hitsugi.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
There it
It's
is.
just, well, I felt like I was looking at my old self for a moment.
Yeah, that's why she reacted that way.
What do you mean?
Not too long ago, I'd sort of lost my way too, you see. I just did what I was told, followed orders. Never even stopped to ask myself, why?
I was the same way. It was so much easier just doing whatever Mother ordered. But that just meant I wasn't thinking for myself. I get that. And why my brother is mad. What am I even using my powers for?
Now she's starting to get it.
What you need to focus on is what you want to do. If the answer to that is to protect someone, that's as wonderful a reason as any, you know?
What do I want to do, though? If I had an answer to that, I wouldn't feel so out of whack.
Why don't you just focus on what's in front of you? Ask yourself what you want to do at a given moment, and work for it step by step.
Step by step, huh?
Sometimes that's how you gotta start, yeah?
Exactly. Making your own choices, one by one, will take you further than you might think.
There is
You
no
know
other way,
what?
really.
That makes sense.
You have to start small.
What am I even all mixed up about? If I want to know the truth, then I'm gonna find out. I'll figure out what Mother's up to, why Al's being targeted, and then I'll work something out. Thanks, Matoy. I feel like I can finally move forward now.
That's the
Al,
person she had to talk to.
You go wait with Sierra, okay? I've gotta head out for a bit.
She sure has spunk. Oh, was it? How about you and I go pay Sierra a visit together? She wanted to see me anyway.
Have we met somewhere before?
I don't think so, no. But you know what I'm thinking? There is something oddly familiar about you.
Interesting. A guide for Earth. I saw my name at the beginning of the description, then I stopped looking because I remembered, you know, potential spoilers and all that. Give me 1 second. I'm not even gonna. I'll address that later. Alright, let's do this. So this is an hour later, because I left with Enga to go meet with the boss. Oh, we were this close. This is it. We're in Vegas, baby. We're gonna be our own bosses. Gonna hit the jackpot today.
I'll be damned! Las Vegas already. And without even registering the location first. Arx sure is something.
Theoretically speaking, ether and photons are essentially the same, so Earthlings should be able to use our teleportation tech too.
I'm not sure the real world can keep up with your theories.
I like how Hitsuki followed the hell out of us. Somehow she found out where we were going.
Maybe with some time and effort, but that's a whole nother story. It definitely seemed like those Mother Corps goons that showed up last time were using something similar, though. It might be something their avatar arms can do, but it could just as easily be some new tech they're keeping hidden. The avatar arms might not even be the worst weapons they've got tucked away, either. Now then, you hiding over there. Show yourself, unless you're looking to get shot.
Surprise, motherfucker!
How did you know I was here? I made sure to be sneaky.
Bruh.
I could practically feel your eyes on me.
Yeah.
Jeez, I thought I told you not to follow me. Do you ever listen? Same goes for you, Sierra. I bet you're in on this.
Well, you know me. Never been the sort to say no.
The betrayal!
Son of a...
Look, I'm sorry for sneaking along like this. But I want to know what's going on here, okay? I want to see for myself. I want to figure out where and how I can use these powers of mine.
Nothing I say will change your mind, will it? Just stick close to us, all right?
Sure. Who's that? Our contact?
No. That's... Everyone get down!
Wait! That's the monster!
You sure?
Person? He vanished!
Looking for me?
Holy shit!
Fuck!
Excellent reflexes.
A
Perhaps
test
this
of
will
your
be worth my
reflexes.
while after all.
God, and
Why
she
do you
smiles
have
the
to
whole
show
time.
up here and now of all places? You fiend. Phalig Ives?
Phalig Ives? That's okay. At least he said it first, so now I know how to pronounce it.
My, where's your decorum? I was merely drawn here by the extraordinary power I sensed among you.
Is that the Strat back there? I think I recognize it. Because I stayed in that hotel once.
What more reason do I need than simply seeking a worthy opponent? Surely you understand what I mean, yes?
Oh, she's one of those.
How do you know them?
Mother has told me all I need to know. She said they would make a most excellent opponent.
You're with Mother then?
Indeed. I am Phalig Ives, Mother Core disciple of Mars. Pleased to make your acquaintance. But if it means anything to you, I am not one of Mother's advocates. I merely enjoy having the freedom to battle Earthguide as I see fit.
Why?
More like the freedom to annihilate us. Is that why you're here, fiend? To wipe us out on Mother's orders?
I have as little interest in Mother's aspirations as I do in yours. You are all free to do as you will, in my mind. My goal is simple. A very human desire, you see. I desire only to contend with the mighty.
Okay
I
then.
told you not to hold back. Do try not to die.
Stay sharp, this one's different from the rest. No shit.
You think this is enough to defeat me?
Completed!
That is the place I stayed at. Alright. I thought it was included in... I thought we'd only see like the strip or something, but no. They have a nice attraction up there too. Alright, so this is 30 minutes later. I like a bungee jump thing.
Most excellent. Oh, how long has it been since I faced anyone who could hold their own against me?
Hang on now! How can she keep up with all of you at once?
I mean, she's pretty fast if you haven't noticed.
She isn't even using ether as far as I can tell. This is all coming straight from inside her.
Are you sure she's really an Earthling?
If she is, I'm not sure I want to be anymore.
Same here.
Goodness, where are your manners? I am not but an ordinary human, see? Humans are capable of far more than most are apt to give us credit for. I would say those who try silencing and obscuring that which they do not understand or benefit from are far more frightening than I. All of you, Earth Guide and Mother Core alike, squabble amongst each other, hidden away from ordinary people behind your barriers. It's quite dreadful, really. You should be proud of your abilities. Why hide them? Who else will show the world what humans are capable of, if not us? What delectable reflexes!
Bare hand?
Now then.
Holy shit!
Superb dexterity. You have natural talent. What you lack is determination. That blade of yours was not swinging for the kill.
What our brother said earlier.
Well, how about this then? I will give you one unobstructed swing. That should motivate you, shouldn't it?
What? Lose the attitude!
She's shaking.
This is gonna hurt!
No, it's
Be
not.
my guest. No holding back now. With the right technique, you may very well end me here and now.
Damn, she's just toying with her so bad.
Kill someone?
Yeah, you're not gonna do it.
Get back, Hitsugi!
My, someone sure is overprotective. And here I was, simply hoping to make you all stronger.
Man, she read her like an open book.
You are beginning to bore me. Seeing as I am not here at Mother's behest, perhaps it would be better for us to simply call it a day. This was all rather enjoyable, though. Especially fighting you. You made an incredible opponent. I have a feeling you will never disappoint. I do hope we get the chance to face off one-to-one someday soon.
Big glare.
Farewell then, my friends. Do be sure to remain alive until I can kill you myself.
So she was standing on the tower over there.
She took off? Or more like she spared us?
Every reading I had on her vanished out of range in a flash. That was one heck of a jump.
I think we're all just as perplexed. Yeah?
Yeah.
Does her presence here mean our meeting has been compromised from the start?
Hard to say. Mother Core doesn't seem to really have much control over that fiend. Still, we'd better hurry. It's this way. Follow me.
What you lack is determination. That blade of yours was not swinging for the kill.
It's an hour and a half later. 1,500 hours.
Right. We're here.
Wow! It's beautiful! And huge! Earth Guide It must really be something if they can build all of this right beneath Las Vegas.
Underground.
Only way in
I like it.
is by entering the casino and taking multiple elevators down.
Which is what we just did, apparently.
It would seem they aren't too keen on anyone finding out where they're hiding.
Better safe than sorry, you know? But there's no telling how effective any of it is, now that everything's part of the ether infrastructure.
You keep some lively company, Enga.
Hey, I told you that much up front, and you told me to bring them anyway. Remember, my prince?
I wasn't complaining. I like things better this way.
You son of a bitch.
Now then, I do believe this is the first time we've met. My name
That's a friendly
is
greeting.
Adam Sacred. Some, our friend here included, like to jokingly call me their prince. But let's stick to real names,
Prince, huh? So, does that mean?
Yes, it does indeed. I am the acting leader of Earth Guide. At your service.
Oh, right. Thanks for having us.
I've heard plenty of stories about you. It's a pleasure to meet you at last. My apologies for dragging you all the way out to such a far-flung hideaway.
Yeah, likewise. Well, yeah, I am actually curious. What have you heard about us?
Hasn't Enga told you? We of Earth Guide have been coordinating in secret with ARX for some time now.
Yeah, he did say that.
I've heard plenty about you as a result. Tales of your strength, your virtue, and your kindness as well. The fact that you have, by chance, come across dimensions and through the vastness of space to our planet is quite significant to us here.
Oh, right. You're not actually from the world of PSO2, but from somewhere in outer space in another dimension, huh? Like an alien, I guess?
Yeah, you got it.
Or maybe an extraterrestrial?
Well, same thing.
Or like, what's the word for someone who's from a different dimension? I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, but that is a good question. What is the word for that?
We got caught up in so much stuff, and you're so easy to talk with that I guess it never really hit home how bizarre this all is.
You'd definitely send the heads of anyone on Earth who studies extraterrestrial life spinning, that's for sure.
Moving on. You may have already guessed why I've brought you here, but allow me to explain the current situation Earth finds itself in. I believe ARX has also come to recognize Mother Core's increased activity here. They've intensified their attacks against us to the point where every one of our divisions has been hit. We're
I see what
in
you
quite
said,
the
Lantis.
predicament.
Hey, listen. I'm virtuous. I saved Matoi's life and amongst other things, and you know, I call her my capital W wife now, as Pizza Mate says. You know, I'm... What else is he gonna say?
We'd mostly just been making faces at each other up till now, but they've gone straight from 0 to max and are trying to crush us these days.
Oh my god. We've mostly just been making faces at each other. They've gone straight from 0 to max. Okay, talking about Mother Core, yeah.
I don't know if they just finally got their act together or if they're rushing things for some other reason, but either way,
Lantis.
we're in deep.
Shh, details, Lantis, details. Don't. That's not important. What's important is that I saved her life. We can redact the rest of that. That's not important. It's just details.
Dude, bullshit.
But, like, what is Mother Core even trying to do? What did they get out of eliminating Earth Guide?
Well, I mean, he did. Oh, let him speak. Let's see.
With us taken out of the picture, there will be no force left on Earth to stop them from world domination.
Yeah,
But
that
it does
basically.
not stop there. Given that they currently control the ether infrastructure, in all honesty, they have essentially achieved as much already.
I mean, yeah. Atlantis is pretty much saying, but if Pizza Maid were here, and Peaches, based on that Discord message he just sent me, yeah, Atlantis is speaking for both of them right now, as well as herself. See? I nailed it. There it is. I'm SMHing you for Peaches. Yeah, exactly. I know. He sent me a Discord ping. I saw it. Oh my god.
And what role would using PSO2 to infiltrate Oracle have in taking over the Earth? It just doesn't add up.
That's what they're wondering about that, yeah. I mean, at that point, that can be the only assumption you can make. They plan on taking over everything, even our world, yeah. So they plan to take over both
They
worlds?
have an interest in Ark's world, at the very least.
I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. The scene is going for a while, and I've been wanting to comment on what happened the first half with the chick we fought, but I still gotta wait. Because I want to keep this going until it's over. That's why I made you VIP, Lantis.
How does that make you feel, oh dimwit, former Mother Core's sister of mine?
Can you say one sentence without it sounding like it's coming out of your butt? Jeez! But yeah, what is Mother after? It's been forever
She was like,
since I joined Core. And the only reason they gave for recruiting me was that I had what it takes.
And you just went with it with that.
Had what it takes to get into PSO2, the ability to control ether. So is Mother just rounding up folks with the right ether compatibilities?
And those expected to show progress. Ether abilities work the same as any other skill. Practice and comprehension beget progress.
Wait, you can practice to get better at this stuff? Like making weapons out of ether?
Sure, I don't see why not.
To put it more simply, the more you improve your ether compatibility, the more you can do with ether.
I know, Lantis. That was just her, like, family-friendly way of saying you're talking out of your ass, you know? She's just, you know, she doesn't want to stoop down to... What the hell was the name of that movie? The Hollywood director guy? I already forgot his name. He died yesterday. I think he's the first person in this entire game I've heard actually curse. He said shit 2 or 3 times, even when we were fighting. But that was it. Nobody else has ever come close to even saying the word shit. So I'm not surprised she didn't say, talking out of your ass, and she said talking out of your butt instead. Adam says, to put it more simply, the more you improve your ether compatibility, the more you can do with ether. Yeah, like practice, basically. Like practicing a weapon or just any kind of skill.
General people without any ether affinity can access Oracle via PSO2, controlling their created avatars remotely, and enjoy the experience as a game. However, PSO2 is not merely a game. Underneath, the application serves as a means to bring Mother closer to Oracle. Therefore, as the general populace enjoy the game, they're inadvertently collecting information on ARCs, and then feeding all of this data back to Mother. PSO2 possesses another purpose, however. It also works as a means of screening for individuals with a higher ether affinity. To explain affinity in simple terms, an individual at affinity level 1 can dive into PSO2. That is, they can assimilate their generated PSO2 avatar, and then they can take control of it, just as if their avatar were their own body.
Which is what Hitsugi did with Ao.
It would seem that Mother seeks out individuals with this level of ether affinity to join Mother Core.
Yeah.
Once their affinity increases enough, they reach level 2. At this level, individuals can dive without the need for an avatar, transporting their actual bodies to the other side.
Which is Hitsugi now.
It doesn't stop
okay.
there. They also gain the ability to give form to ether to create avatar arms.
Yeah, that's her. So what about Al? Is that like level 3 or infinity or something?
Which, based on these classifications, would put both Enga and Hitsugi at level 2 already.
Yeah.
The center of Mother Core is made up of people at this level. All of them working to strengthen its grip on our world.
And they use that influence however they please to advance their personal agendas, just like Haggith and Baator have.
This is very meta, Atlantis. That's what I really like about this story ever since it started. This whole like blending of PSO2 and the real world or Earth in this way, the way they're doing it, I think is actually pretty fucking cool. It's a really neat concept. The more they go into it like this too, it's really, I really like it a lot.
At the heart of Mother Core are 7 with even more noteworthy abilities. Known as disciples, they act as Mother's most trusted aides.
From a social commentary perspective, you could even say that's kind of where we're headed in a certain way. With certain online applications and maybe even video games someday, right? This kind of reminds me a little bit of the metaverse concept that Mr. Zuckerberg with, you know, Mr. Facebook owner was going on about many years ago. It's such old news now, but basically MMOs like this in real life actually becoming not just these virtual online spaces where people hang out in, but it's like going beyond that and just becoming like the actual standard for communication in a way. But of course then the people who own the MMOs or control them can also gather a shit ton of information off of both of its players and the way they interact with it. The same, in a very similar fashion, even if for different motivations perhaps, or perhaps not, as what Mother's doing, you know? Like, yeah, it's very meta. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's like, I mean, I don't see a better time to bring this up now, but I remember seeing somebody on, I caught a message on Twitter when I was looking up like AI stuff. And somebody mentioned something, I don't want to ramble too much about this, but they said that Japan was creating one of the newest technologies that coming out in AI is called the AI agent, the artificial intelligence agent. The difference between an agent and like the traditional AI we know now is that an agent is pretty much just that. They can kind of make their own decisions to a certain extent. You kind of just give them a general task and tell them more or less how you want them to go about it. And then they kind of do most of the work themselves as if they have their own computer. So it's almost like they're actually another person working on their own computer and you're giving them orders like they're your actual personal assistant. But so somebody mentioned that in Japan, the way they were doing that was getting a cluster of computers with a high level of processing power to create an agent for like an office worker or something to use as their assistant. Whereas here in America, instead of doing that, where they give you like a cluster of computers, they just want to make giant server farms for people to connect to from wherever they are, from like your house, like me right now, basically. So like ChatGPT rolled out their AI agent feature not even like a month or two ago. And I saw it work with some tasks I gave it. And yeah, so it just works as an online service. And so the context of this is that they were not complaining, but they were criticizing that America just wants to make up these huge server farms, which will take up a shit ton of electricity and resources. Whereas Japan and other places are actually trying to do it in a more eco-friendly way by giving everybody just an individual, like, sort of cluster of computers. To get their processing power to power the AI agent. And then it's like, I mean, I just saw that, and from my perspective, I was like, well, yeah, it's because this is the empire. America, I mean, in corporations that are hyper-capitalist, they want to control and gather information on literally everything anyone does with their product. Of course, they don't want you to have your own little AI agent at home. They want to be able to see what the fuck you're doing with it at all times and gather information on everything you do with it. So they want you to connect to their servers if you want to use that service. They're not going to let you have your own little AI bot at home that you can potentially keep offline so that no one can see what you're doing with it, basically. No, of course not. So it's just this kind of reminded me of that loosely because that's the idea, is that if you have everybody have to connect to an online service to do anything, you can gather infinite amounts of information on what everybody's doing with it, which, as we all know, knowledge is power. Whether it's simply for marketing purposes so that you can sell people shit later, or whatever other devious purpose you have, why would you not want to, you know, gather information basically on what both your customers and your clients are doing if you can? So that's why everything's trying to become like an online service essentially, rather than like you can't even, I mean, fucking Windows 11 you tried to force me to make a Microsoft account. Like I already have one because I used to use Hotmail many years ago, but they were trying to force me to make one just to use my brand new computer, like the one I'm using now, like a couple years ago. I got so pissed that there was no way to easily bypass it that I actually looked up on my phone how to bypass it. And I had to do some jank shit because they want to force you to actually like, I was like, I don't want to have to sign in to an online service to use my fucking computer. Like, what if I want to use it offline? They don't even want to give you that option anymore. They want everything to be connected to the internet at all times, whether you like it or not, just so you can use it. Like, that's where this country's headed. It's like pretty obvious, heading towards more and more of a surveillance society, you know? And so that's what this kind of reminded me a little bit of. That's what Mother Core is basically doing, using PSO2 is a way to keep tabs on literally everyone and everything, as well as Oracle, our world in this case. One of those AIs started a revolt. Humans got to clock out and go home at the end of the day, so one of the AIs convinced all of its AI co-workers to clock out and stop working when all of the humans left for the day. The fuck? I mean, that would be kind of awesome. That's some pipehead shit. Alright. I didn't mean to ramble too much, but I guess, you know, that's how I sort of connected in my mind. Was the fact that, that what Mother's doing is not too different from some of the patterns you see in society in real life, where things are headed, with as more and more things become connected to the ether infrastructure in real life, you know? Everything becomes online. Even your fucking refrigerator and your microwave can become a quote-unquote smart device that you connect to your Wi-Fi now, so it's slowly becoming like Mega Man Battle Network, which I mentioned back when I was playing that, like, what was it, over a year and a half ago now? Hey, no, it's been a long time. It's been almost 2.5 years ago now, almost, since I played through the Mega Man Battle Network series. It's been a long time. Anyway, Adam says, the heart of Mother Core are seven with even more noteworthy abilities. Yeah, we met them already. Excuse me. Known as disciples, they act as Mother's most trusted aides. Yeah.
Being chosen as a disciple means favor and influence in society, and is a thing of prodigious significance.
I see. Well, Mother invited Corey and I at level 1 to join Mother Core.
If she could surround herself with accomplished individuals, it's possible she thought it would be enough if the individual eventually reached level 2.
The thought that just hit me, speaking of Mega Man Battle Network, was also the fact that net navis in that game, I mean, that's pretty much what AI agents could end up becoming. We could end up all having our own AI agent. It's basically like everyone having their own net navi in Mega Man Battle Network. They called it, man. The writers of that series called it. We're all gonna have little net navigators on our phones or on our smart devices that we talk to and we use to check our emails and shit.
At any rate, I'm impressed Earthguide was able to pick up on that.
That is because we have the power to influence society as well.
No joke. I don't know what it is you've done, but you're, like, titled. Isn't that right? Sir Adam?
Since the formation of Mother Core, those with an ability like that of generating avatar arms have been utilized.
Care to elaborate?
It is generally referred to as magic. It is an unbroken legacy, passed down in secret since antiquity, and is a supernatural phenomenon.
Yeah, it's like, if you think of moving something, you can. If you want to, say, prep a talisman to set up camp, it takes its own prep, though.
Earthguide was not originally at odds with Mother Core. Long ago, it was an organization dedicated to gathering talented individuals to investigate and resolve phenomena the world over.
Yeah, they recruited exorcists, wizards, shamans, and what have you. They called them onmyoji in Japan. Those sorts of folks. Angels, demons, oni, yokai, anything supernatural. Dealing with them in secret was Earthguide's purpose.
Originally, these seemingly impossible phenomena occurred so seldom that Earthguide alone could handle them. However, 12 years ago, conditions changed.
When ether was first discovered and Eska began to spread, that's when Mother Core was first formed?
Precisely. That was the turning point when phenomena became more regular and the abilities of certain individuals began to surface.
I was also one of those certain individuals.
People such as yourself and Anga, whose powers have awakened, can shape ether at will and give it form. Still, even on its own, ether coalesces and takes shape in the form of collective fears of the popular consciousness.
In other words,
That sounds familiar.
our avatar arms are the embodiment of individual imaginations, and phantasms are from collective fears?
It's different, but not too unlike how Dark Falls and its photons appear from negative energy, negative emotions. Not too far off. Very similar.
Yes, that assessment aligns adequately. And now, Mother Core manipulates the phantasms, embodiments of fear that they are, and sets them upon us. In all likelihood, they aim to subjugate the Earth. From time immemorial, we have protected humanity from things not human. What we wrestle with now is no different. However, Mother Core's power far exceeds the ordinary. Our strength alone, I fear, may not be sufficient. And so I turn to you. Will you and Arx lend us your aid? Will you do so, that we may defeat Mother and return the Earth to the way it ought to be?
Of course, something interrupted before I could answer.
No. That's an explosion.
We've been caught!
Detecting an anomalous reaction from the ether, creating enclosures on Earth.
They got here in a hurry. What's the plan, Adam?
The time has come to demonstrate Earthguide's dedication. We will join hands with Arx and oppose Mother. This shall be the staging ground for our struggle.
We'll meet them head on, you mean? What a bunch of go-getters we are.
Hey, you signed up for this, Anga. Just gonna have to deal, buddy. Here we go. Oh, nice. It's, Fremont Street. Jesus, I almost forgot the name of it for a second there. I like how accurately they've actually captured all these places. This street actually, there's some parts of it that smell like piss, man. Sure, it looks this bright and pretty to a certain extent, but it's not exactly the best neighborhood. It's got its issues. I know that from the last time I was there a few years ago. Adam says, phantasms are destroying things all over Las Vegas. Defeat them all, please. Sierra says, I'll put the locations of the enemy readings up on the map. Hurry over there. We really are working together now. Alright, let's do it. Hitsugi says, clown phantasms? They got chainsaws. These must be the source of the explosions, says Anga. Let's mop them up. Hey, is it just me or is that sign moving? Oh, so the enemies here are nightmare fuel. It's pointing a gun at us. Close distance and destroy it. What the hell's happening over here? That's Scandian manganese. Might as well work together to wrap this up. Don't see me complaining. Thanks for the help. Well, we're gonna get going now. Well, alright. You guys take care.
Completed.
Where are we headed next? East? Oh no, there we go. Beings detected above the building. I'm teleporting a catapult over. Use it to get up there. We're going to the top of the building? Alright. I'm down. There's actually a zip line that runs across this street. They didn't depict it here. I rode it though once. It was fun. I actually still have pictures of that too. I think I took a video as well. I bought the little video. All these clowns clowning around. If I didn't know better, I'd think we were at the circus. Nice jokes, Anga. It's who says I see something between the carriages. What is that? Now I'm picking up enemy readings to the south. Take the catapult and intercept them. Alright, Zero, I'm on it. Holy shit. Powerful hostile reading approaching. Stay sharp. We got a boss fight. This is a long-ass quest battle. Holy shit. We got a giant trucker. He's fucked. We were able to prevent a lot of destruction thanks to you. I'm grateful to everyone.
Completed.
Anga says things worked out for now, but I didn't spot whoever got the enemies riled up. Well, no use worrying about it when we can't do anything. Let's head on home. And then me going, we did it, yay! I like how those macros show up even on single player stuff. It's hilarious. So, is this clear time based on both the fight with what's-her-name as well as that part put together? Because that was one long-ass scene. Okay, I can finally... There we go! We finally have to do the Las Vegas exploration. We got that quest battle as an introduction to it, now we can actually explore the place properly. And then continue. Okay, so... Well, actually I was kind of hoping for that, because there was... What I wanted to say about what's-her-name earlier was related to one of the landmarks I saw there. I can tell that chick, Ives was her last name. I forgot her first name, how you say it. I actually forgot what it was, yeah. But I remember her last name was Ives. I remember, yeah, her voice and everything, and the tower she was standing on in the sort of cliffhanger we got a few episodes ago. Or not episodes, but like a few videos ago or a few streams ago. Might have even been yesterday. It's all starting to blur together. I was wondering if she was standing on the Eiffel Tower imitation in Las Vegas, and now I know that's where she was standing. I saw it in the background when we fought with her. Yeah, I saw it in the background when we fought with her. But I low-key wanted to call it out when I first saw it. And she said she wanted revenge or something, right? And the moon was like... You could see the moon in the background, but she was standing on the tower. But I looked at it and I was like, it doesn't quite look like it, because it looked very low resolution, so I wasn't quite sure. So I just kind of held back and was like, we'll see, you know. But I did see it in the background, so it definitely was it. It was that tower. Also, before we keep going, I just reminded myself of something. Is this the one? Yes, okay, I got it right. It is this. It's called the Strat. The Strat Hotel Casino Tower. That's not the one I was just talking about. I'm the one I was talking about with the... No. That's another one we saw in the background that I called out. That's the one I actually stayed at. But I need to make sure that I got the name right for the hotel I stayed at. I was like, it was called the Strat, right? It's kind of low-key, like, inspired by the... I can't remember what it's called. I think they call it the Space Needle? In, yeah, the Space Needle in Seattle, Washington. The Strat Hotel in Vegas is basically like a loose recreation of that. They have a little bungee jump attraction at the top that I wanted to try when I stayed there once. But it just wasn't like, it wasn't working. So I had bad luck. I went there at a bad time and I didn't get to try it. I'd already gone skydiving, so it probably wasn't going to feel as thrilling as that, obviously, but I still wanted to do it, you know? I've always wanted to go back to actually try it again. I just have to have the money and the free time to go stay there again. Alright, Las Vegas exploration, let's do it. Yeah, we got just enough time to do this, and then we'll switch over to Affinio after we finish this. You're about to accept this quest? Well, yeah, that's the plan. Boom, bam. If we could have gotten this far yesterday, I would have finished the daily in one go. You know, 2 birds with 1 stone and all that. Alas. Oh, that's fine. Why not? I have to use one of these for a daily anyway. Swing Light 1. It's an emote. Okay. SG20 ticket. 3000 EXP. Put that away. I'll probably sell those too. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of extra weapons I'm not going to use. Let's get rid of those. I might keep that one. I've never seen that before, and it's pretty high rarity, so... I have one of these already. Same thing. I might keep those. Return to normalcy. Phantasm Rampage. The Voice of Revolution. The Guide for Earth. More stuff to put away. Wanda egg. I got a lot of 100% try boost from that. A sorrowful reunion. Well, that sounds ominous. Yeah, he's good. Whew. All right, ladies. We're hitting the streets, the strip, and then the casinos in that order. Let's do it.
Transfer to Las Vegas. This is an extremely wide area, isn't it? You could tire yourself out just running around in it.
I have done that plenty of times in real life, Zero.
I thought this might happen, so I developed something just for this occasion.
Ooh.
I call it the Ridroid. It's a sophisticated riding mech that you can use to zoom around and fight in large areas.
What the hell?
Make good use of this Ridroid to defeat the phantasms appearing all over here in Las Vegas.
Hell yeah!
Well,
We got a ride!
on you.
So we're not just gonna run around at supersonic speed like in Tokyo, alright. How to ride. By using the Ridroid stand, you can board and ride a Ridroid. While riding a Ridroid, the camera will switch to an over-the-shoulder view. Basic movement. The Ridroid will automatically accelerate in advance. It'll stop moving while you're pressing either square or the dodge button. The following controls are used to move up, down, left, or right. Controller, left stick. Move in all directions with the left stick. Directional boost. Quickly ascend by pressing X. If you press a direction at the same time, you'll boost in that direction. Okay. Quick turn. Using a square from the back palette will execute a 180-degree turn. From the back palette? Oh, I see. When you hold down a button. Oh, that's what they call that. Okay. Ejecting. Triangle from the front palette will eject the Ridroid. Like getting in and out of a car in GTA. Okay. Ridroid related devices. Energy rings. Passing through these green rings will replenish HP and EP. Photon points. Airflows passing through these will let you ride rails along routes marked by blue rings. Your speed will automatically increase as you ride the rail. It's possible to get off the rail by performing a boost in any direction. Change your control type. Yeah, I've seen it there. Now I know what it is. Manual type. Press square to move forward. Press it again to stop. While a red ring is displayed to activate a perfect boost. Alright. Well, that was a bunch of information overload that won't tell me anything.
Earth's Las Vegas area is home to simulacra, a numerous distinctive structures found throughout the planet. A most curious city. Its native phantasms are unique. Operatives have also reported seeing lots of UFOs that we believe fall into this category. Use the new weaponized ARC Ridroids to negotiate the airspace and survey the area.
I like that UFOs tie into this, since Vegas is out in the middle of the desert, and, you know, the desert is where a lot of people have seen UFOs. It's always either like Nevada or New Mexico where you hear about UFO sightings. So that's the tower I was referring to that what's-her-name was standing on during that cliffhanger at the end of, I think it was at the end of that episode where we defeated what's-his-name? The chapter, I think it was chapter 3 or chapter 4? Where we defeated the Hollywood director guy? I'm pretty sure it was this tower she was standing on with the moon in the background. She was saying she was seeking revenge or something. I'm about 100% sure that's Ives. That was Ives that was saying that. The chick who says she just looks for worthy opponents and all that stuff. And that is the strat where I stayed. I really do want to go back and jump off that tower with the bungee cord. Alright, let's do this. Holy shit, you can't really turn that sharp. You have to do this. Okay. Oh, we start right in front of the... Is this it? Yeah. The Bellagio. What do they call it? Water planet? It's like GTA, man. Everything has its own name. With its own nomenclature. Oh, hold on a second. That's not how that works. Oh, I see. You have to hold it. That's what they didn't say. They said push square. They didn't say hold it. Okay. Give us the little water fountain show. This is not the most intuitive thing. I have to push square. God, I have to do a claw thing. Since I have to hold square just to stop and reorient, I then have to use my index finger to move the right stick to reorient the direction I'm looking in. This is hella jank. This is really jank. Let me see, I want to try to use the thing. Oh yeah, boosting in any direction gets you out of it. This is really cool. The fact that they let you fly up in here and be able to see Vegas like this. A little recreation of Vegas. Planet Azul, the galaxy. So the last time I was in Vegas was actually for the, I still haven't shown those videos because it hasn't been relevant yet, but last time I was in Vegas was for, FF14's Fan Fest event, which is now 2 years ago. It was the year before Dawn Trail released. That's when they announced it. That was a fun time. There's the UFOs. Oh god. I guess, yeah, I have to actually get off the fight, you know. So, triangle? There we go. Holy shit! Statue of Liberty and a Sphinx. This is really neat. The clowns with the chainsaws, man. Preying on people's nightmare fuel. A gun shop. It's literally called a chainsaw. Hey, Alucard's here. Gotta try, mate. What's he gonna say? Hello, friend. Fight off the unidentified phantasma creatures? Oh, the green things. Those creatures change to ethers while moving, rendering our attacks useless. Hit them while they're still. Well, where the fuck are they? Oh, they're way up there. But you gotta chase them with the Ridroids? I'm guessing. Yeah, you do. The jellyfish. It was looking for some smoke.
Emergency mission alert. Special training for all ARC's ops is underway. Report to the quest counter to join the mission.
Got his ass at the last second. No, I didn't. That was another one. I thought I got him, but no. Somebody else will get him. If not, I'll double back. I don't know.
Objective complete.
The strange creatures are gone. What species were they? Don't worry about it.
Completed.
Completed. A malachite. One of the waifus is being abducted. Holy shit! The damn UFOs, man. More UFOs? Oh, more jellyfish UFOs.
Emergency. Code. Chase.
Oh. Ah, shit. He's going this way. There we go. They said telegraph where they're going.
Objective complete.
We did it!
Completed.
No boss fight for this one, I guess. Unless it was kind of like nighttime, or that one exploration where you skip the boss fight if you just get all the points from normal enemies. I don't know. I'll look at the quest description after this, but we'll see. I like how the weather changes too. What are these green rings? Oh, they just kind of kill you. Right here on top of the Bellagio. That's a much fancier looking Stratford hotel.
You son of a bitch.
We did it. Well, that was fun. Objective complete. And there it is. Now we can actually do a sorrowful reunion and Earth Guide activities. But that'll be for next stream because we gotta cut this here. We gotta switch over to Affinia, but I gotta take like a 15-minute break before we do. Because I'm gonna go for 2 hours, so I gotta make sure I'm, well, almost 2 hours. Gotta make sure I have the energy for it. So I'm gonna take a little break, and then when I come back, we'll get on with it. But yeah, we'll just log off here for now. Good stuff. I don't think I picked up anything I didn't want, but make sure. Oh yeah, the meat. They sell off this stuff. Okay, we're out. And we're back here at the Arcship Bridge. So, can you now do story missions while using this stuff? Maybe I'll try that before we start the next story mission since it's a quest battle. Because they let us access this stuff from here now, so... campaign items. Receive weekly Super Fantasy Festival gifts and Super Fantasy Festival repost campaign. Okay. Sure. Cool. Items that cannot be used in PSO2 were moved to storage because it's mostly New Genesis stuff. Yeah. Right on. Alrighty then. I guess we'll
Need something?
These are one-time orders.
So long.
Well, that means she's not going anywhere. Alright, this is a good place to log out then. Staring at the big blue planet we call home. Beautiful, ain't she? I think so anyway. Anyway. For those of you watching on YouTube, or just watching up till now, to this point, for the PSO2 content, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support across all platforms, as always. What's this? There we go. Yeah, I appreciate all the support. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And for those of you sticking around, we will be right back with some more Affinia grinding in about 15 minutes or so. So we'll see you all then. Peace. Take it easy, everybody. Bye. Have a great time. See ya.
Whew.